Hello, it's Paul Robinson again from workwearcanadacom, and as you can see, we're out and about again in the beautiful Cascade Mountains of the southern interior of British Columbia, and it's late August here, actually, still summer, and although it's just tailing off now, so we haven't quite got that real heat we had a few weeks ago. We're sort of mid-20s here and much cooler in the evening, so it's just a great time to be out and about and come up to my favourite time of year, which is fall. And yeah, it's just great to be outdoors and out here in the hills. So we thought we'd take the opportunity to come out and show you a few of the products we do from a company called BCB. And BCB are a company based in the UK. They primarily make products for the British Army, and in fact a lot of armies around the world. So the products we stock they're not surplus and they're not copies. They're the actual products that are issued to those organisations. This particular one I'm going to show you first is a wire saw, and give you some idea how useful a product this is. This is carried by the British Army and the British SAS, also by NATO forces and the US Marines. Gives you some idea what a useful little product this is. These wire saws only weigh just a couple of ounces, but they're very useful. When you're harvesting firewood or making shelters. Sawing wood is a very efficient way to get it into two bits. And these little wire saws are, especially these little aggressive wire saws, do a very good job of it. So it's the sort of thing you could put in your pants, back pocket, or backpack. You'd never even know you've got it until you need it, and you find out how useful it is then. So very widely used, a very well made product. Not something you'd sort of compare with those big box store wire saws which I've seen. This is a much better product. So I'm going to quickly show you one in use. They're 28 inches long. They're an 8-strand stainless steel, and have a very aggressive cut. I'll quickly show you how to use them. This is a pretty dry piece of wood actually, but it's typical of the wood you find up here. The kind of spruce, fir, pine, the sort of thing in these northern forests that you'd use this for. So I'm quickly going to show you how to make the cut. Now, what you want to avoid when you're using these wire saws is to do this, because what you'll find is the saw will pinch on the wood. You really need to pull it out much more of an angle like this. And you can see, actually, I don't know if you can see, the wood fibres are really moving, because like I say, it's a very aggressive cut on this. So you just keep working at a slow, steady angle. They do occasionally pinch here. It's a case of moving them, trying again, but avoiding that, pulling the rings too close together, because they do tend to pinch a bit more. But you can see actually, once you get going into a rhythm, it's really not that big an effort to cut through a piece like this, and makes a nice job of it. So the BCB wire saw is something you'll find in a lot of survival kits and a lot of ration packs, and if you're looking for a little sort of carry that you're not going to notice is there, but it's going to do a good job, the BCB wire saw is a very good idea.